I know, you're missing Jordan Spurgeon today, but you know what? I brought in the big guns today. Welcome into Bleacher Talk. I'm Claudia Collins alongside Brad Sesmat. We've got so much that we could talk about today, but there's one thing as a company I know that you, I, and everyone else are very passionate about, and that is the all academic team.
So the all academic team, it's a passion project of mine that I started way, way, way back in the day when I first got into the broadcasting business in my 20s. And a lot of it's on the personal side. I grew up without a dad, didn't have a dad around, a divorced mom. I didn't have much to put on my college application when I was in high school, other than I was a Street and Smith All-American. I got injured, so everybody took off when they said, "We love you, we love you, love you." Got injured. I didn't have great grades. That was the end of my chance. And what I found in our industry, Claudia, back when we first started, even before Sports 360, is we never really honored grades. We said we did, but it only really mattered if the kids scored 25 a game or rushed for 250 yards. And so I started this back in San Diego. A good friend of mine, John Quintera, and I started doing the all academic team where we actually drove out to high schools and handed out trophies. All that matters, the only metric that matters to me is the grade point average. When I see kids from small schools across the state, Chinle gets a couple kids nominated. That's up on the reservation where there's not as many advantages for some of those kids. And they're turning it in at 3.5, 3.8, 4.0. Like, that's getting it done. Wherever I've been, I don't want us to be a company of exclusivity. I don't like doing the same five schools over and over and over about how great they are. And we shut everybody else out. Academics do matter. We're not going to be the jaded media group that says, "Oh, well, we're just going to look the other way." And there's enough of that stuff going on. So, long story short, a personal side and why it ended up being something that I pursued all these years.
Well, I think it's something that it used to be is grades were always more of like a punishment. If you didn't make grades, then you didn't get to play. Instead of now we've flipped the script and it's actually, well, if you get good grades, these are all the opportunities that come along the way. I think that was kind of a misconception for a long time. And I think that's something that we're trying to really express is, hey, we actually care about who you are as a player and as a person and as a student and what you're involved in the community. And I think that's one of the really cool things that's come out of this. And I almost feel like, and I want to hear if you agree and what your thought is on this, the student athletes that make good grades, that play multiple sports, they're also somehow more involved in the community, more family oriented. Like it's just, I feel like the more you have, the more you want and the more you go for.
No, I agree with all that, but I'll flip it around again to we were a welfare family. If the child support check didn't come, which it didn't a lot of times, that's the situation I grew up in, then we would wait for a box of beans on the front porch from the government. And mom would have her food stamps out. I'm trying to get a Sports Illustrated. I'm like 10. And she's begging the clerk, the checkout clerk at the Alpha Beta, "Can you let this go through?" "No, I can't, but you don't understand. My son has a real love of sports. I want to help him." And she actually calls over the manager, and the manager says, "Yeah, let it go through." Not everybody grows up in a great environment, but they have a high school kid who just wants to get it done. And that kid can go take a grade point average and come home to his parent, guardian, whomever, and say, "I made the all academic team today, mom, dad." I think it's something where, you know this, a changed life will change your life. And there's kids out there that don't have dads around, whatever the situation. And they're just trying to get to college, and they may be the last person on the bench. They may be the last person that gets out on the soccer field. Doesn't matter. But you're an athlete. You're a competitor. You got a little badass in you. So I like the fact that if somebody's in sports, they're going to be competitive. They're going to overcome adversity. When there are the bad days, they're not going to give up. I think academics is a big part of that and should be more emphasized.
And just for some background on how this all works, we've got a spreadsheet with hundreds of schools. We send out emails to athletic directors, coaches,
Yep.
every season of sport. We're talking fall, winter, spring sports. We do it all. And it's just nomination based. So it really is just your athletic director, your coach recognizing, oh, I do have this soccer player, football player, basketball player that's doing really well in school. It's just a form that it gets sent back to us with all of the nominations. So it's a very, very simple process. So I want to make sure our viewers know if you think that you fit this criteria, you probably do. And you should be checking in with your coaches and vice versa, just to make sure that you can add this to your resume because we know how impactful it can be.
Yeah, we get a nice digital certificate that you print out. It's a keepsake. You can put it up on the wall. We've been doing it here since we opened Sports 360 in 2011, and it's something that anybody can be a part of. This is academics. That's the priority. I don't care about all the other stuff. I really don't. I just want to make sure that we can change a life, and it'll change our lives through doing it.
And that's that. That's all academics. If you want more information on the all academic team, head to sports360az.com. Brad, thanks so much for joining me.
Good job, Claudia. See you soon.
I can bank when I want, where I want.
I can show my school spirit with every purchase.
I get rewarded for all I do with them, like a rate discount on my first auto loan.
And they partner with the school I always root for.
Hey, how's it going? All right, ready, let's go. So excited.
The Valley of the Sun will roar to life this spring.
This ought to get pretty wild.
Why is that, you may ask? Because NASCAR and the NTT IndyCar Series are coming to Phoenix, and it's going to be a weekend of good vibes the whole family won't forget. The best-in-class fan experience meets racing's toughest drivers for 3 days of action on and off the track, all surrounded by the beautiful Estrella Mountains. Get your tickets now at phoenixraceway.com.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.
Sports card collecting is a terrific hobby, and I'm so pleased to be partnering with the Monster Card Shop in Queen Creek and Fanatics. You'll be seeing a lot of their content on our website at sports360az.com in the coming months.
Homeowners Financial Group makes home financing simple. Clear options, fast pre-approvals, and on-time closings, backed by a mission to improve the lives we touch. Learn more at www.hfg.app/start.
This is a Santan Ford announcement. Santan Ford is taking delivery of over 500 new cars and trucks. All models are priced for immediate sale to make room for more arrivals. Don't wait. Head to Tim Hogan's Santan Ford in Gilbert.
We are Santan Ford.
Discover more Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino.
Hi, folks. Here are your drinks.
Where having fun means racking up reward credits with the Caesars Rewards loyalty program that can be redeemed for food, free play, hotel stays, and more. Not only here in the city of Maricopa, but also at more than 50 Caesars properties coast to coast. From Harrah's Las Vegas to Caesars Palace in Atlantic City. What are you waiting for? Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino, the official sponsor of Play.
Spectacular golf awaits you at Whirlwind Golf Club at Wild Horse Pass. 36 holes of Gary Pank's design courses, a must play. That's Whirlwind Golf Club. Think Whirlwind.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back into Bleacher Talk. I'm Claudia Collins, and today I'm so excited to have a Roundup Bleacher Talk mashup. I've got my right-hand man, Cody Cameron, here with me. This is your introduction to Roundup on Bleacher Talk. I'm so excited to talk with our guest today. Cody, please do the honors.
Well, how fun is this, Claudia? Usually it's just me and you and then maybe some SAW interviews and stuff like that. But joining us are our 2 current junior Desert Edge football players as they get ready to rock here. Their senior year only about 4 to 5 months away. Got starting quarterback Blake Roscoff, and then wide receiver Zarek Sedney, who they call Z-Rock. I just saw that, Zarek. They call you Z-Rock as well. Two superstars, a ton of offers. Zarek obviously currently verbally committed to the University of Washington. Blake, I'm going to start with you. I saw this number last week: 30 Division One football offers. 30
Yes,
opportunities to
sir.
play at the next level, man. Absolutely insane. Your film speaks for yourself, but I kind of want to know, man, tell me about the journey. It's been craziness so far after you had that superb junior season. How are you navigating it? And are there any a couple programs where you want to go see in the spring or summer that maybe are standing out to you?
Yeah, nothing's like standing out yet. Just I'm gonna go see as many schools as I can and try to make a decision from there.
That's awesome, man. How are you navigating this? When I hear the number 30, right? I mean, it's some kids, most percentage of kids never get a Division One opportunity in their high school careers. Once again, you have 30 of them. How's that been, man?
It's been exciting. I mean, it all happened really within a year, so it kind of just came overnight. It's crazy.
I mean, I think that's a testament to just what one season can do for you. Not to say that that hasn't been your trajectory all along, but I think it's a great example that, hey, maybe if you're watching this and you don't have offers right now, you might have 30 waiting for you across the corner. So you never know. Zarek, I want to jump over to you. You're verbally committed to Washington. Why Washington? What stood out with the Huskies?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. With the Huskies, it really came down to the relationship I had with the coach staff. Coach Casey, with him having offered me back in 8th grade, he just stuck with me throughout my high school career, and it was just a great fit altogether. So
Obviously, you had to go through this, making a decision which program felt right for you. What advice do you have for Blake and maybe other teammates that are still kind of up in the air about what their choice might be?
man, go see everything. You got to go to the campus, get a feel for the coaches. Make sure you feel comfortable with the coaches. And the coaches, it's not just ball talk. They talk to you about life. It's a real relationship more than just a transactional relationship. If you understand.
Blake, I got to go to you, man, and talk about this Desert Edge team because you guys have like 20 plus players with Division One offers. It's absolutely insane. It's like every single position group has a kid that's going to go play on Saturdays. Really cool. You being the captain of the offense and going against the defense that's got Jelani George coming after you, a bunch of players in the secondary that are so good. I firmly believe iron sharpens iron. What is that like going against those guys at practice every single day? Does it make Friday nights a little bit easier for you?
Oh, a lot easier. A lot easier for sure. I mean, we have the best DBs in the state, and just getting to go up against them builds a crazy connection with me and Zarek and my other receivers. So it's fun. We have fun at practice for sure.
I love that. Zarek, I got to go to you as well, man. Same thing. It's just like this offense clicks every single Friday night, and you guys get to see a defensive look at practice Monday through Thursday. That's amazing. But how about your coaching staff? I love talking to Coach Henry. He's awesome. He's all about the kids, and I don't think people realize in the state how hard you guys work as a team in the off season. You guys attack the weight room, man. You guys really do attack the weight room. You guys attack track. What's that like being in the Desert Edge program in the off season?
Man, it's great. Henry, he don't take it light on us very, very often. So, we work like I believe after our season had ended, like a couple weeks later, we was back in the weight room, just getting to the off season. So it's great. It's really Desert Edge is a really great developmental place for sure. If you want to come here, you will get developed for sure.
I want to flip the script on both you guys. Zarek, I want you to kind of do a little elevator pitch for Blake. Like, what is a program getting out of Blake if they are recruiting him, if he commits there? And then, Blake, once he's done, I want you to explain what the Huskies are getting out of Zarek.
All right, man. What a program is getting out of Blake, they're for sure getting like a captain who knows how to like take control of the team and like just like someone whose voice just like it's like not necessarily like a coach, but like it just feels like a I don't know. He really leads the team with authority and just like the way he looks at the game and like going through progressions, like his IQ is par none.
Blake, what are the Huskies getting?
I mean, for Zarek, he's just a one of a kind player, and he works hard every day, and not just a great player, but a great friend off the field. So they're getting a great guy for sure.
I have another fun question here, and I'll start with you, Blake. You have to make a starting five on the basketball court with these Desert Edge football players. Okay, starting five. Who is on your starting five? And then Zarek, I'm going to ask you the same thing.
I would say Michael got to be up there. Zarek for sure. I know he plays a little bit.
Zarek, you can hoop. Okay,
sir, for sure.
I know Byron, our running back. He's a good basketball player too. Let's think who else. Hey, does Ramari play, Zarek?
Ramari does play. Ramari was nice.
I would say Ramari, and then I have to put Jelani at center.
Okay, I want to redirect my question actually. So I don't want to starting five, Zarek. I want to know the final score, and we'll go winners court here. So if you make it, you keep it against you and this coaching staff. You versus Coach Henry, game to 11. What's the final score?
Man, all right, it's Henry. All right, Henry's a sharpshooter.
Okay, he is.
Who gets ball first?
Okay.
Who gets ball first? I'll get ball first. Or
You get ball first. You get ball first.
Okay. I'm gonna give it. I know I'm giving it to me. I'm gonna give it 11-6 because
he's getting 6.
He can shoot.
Okay, he can shoot.
Sure.
Okay, my last one. You versus Coach Jacob Saliga.
Man, my dog Saliga, man. You know that's 11-0. I can't even throw. It's 11-0, man.
Not even a point for Saliga.
That's my dog, though. That's my dog.
He's part of the media family. Yeah, 11-0. I can't wait till he sees that.
Hey, well, I want to wrap us up with this since we're having so much fun right here. Blake, before we got on, I heard you went hunting this weekend. Obviously, that might be a passion of yours. Just tell me a little bit about, that. And Zarek, for you, if there's any hobbies as well, just to follow up, I feel like it's always cool to get to know players outside of football just a little bit more.
Yes, ma'am. I just kind of grew up in the outdoors with my dad. It's always been like a way to get away and relieve stress. So whenever I can, I love to get out there and just get away from all the noise and see less people.
Zarek, any hobbies that you want the people to know about?
Man, I'm definitely family oriented, just kicking it here with my family on a game night or just whatever, just being around my family. And I really like sightseeing for sure. So me and my family, we like to travel a lot. So whenever we're out traveling, we just go see different monuments and stuff like that. So I'll say those are my hobbies.
Claudia, I think that might be a segue for On the Rocks. Claudia Collins and Zarek Sidney, and maybe in Seattle, right? These are one of these Seattle. All these journeys here is good. Yeah. Gentlemen, we had an absolute blast with you guys here on Bleacher Talk and with the recruiting roundup mashup too. So check out this and everything else at our website, sports360az.com. Appreciate you guys for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having us.
Go Huskies, man.
And when we return, we'll be back with our social spotlight segment with Eliav Goodbye.
I can bank when I want, where I want.
There are no hidden fees. I checked the fine print.
They give back to the community I'm working to conserve.
And they partner with the school I always root for.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going? All right, ready, let's go.
Let's talk about Venezia's Pizzeria, New York style pizza. Oh man, this looks so good. Pizza dough is made fresh daily, wings, subs, sandwiches, pasta. They cater, they deliver. They have 5 Valley locations. Venezia's New York style pizzeria.
The Valley of the Sun will roar to life this spring.
This ought to get pretty wild.
Why is that, you may ask? Because NASCAR and the NTT IndyCar Series are coming to Phoenix, and it's going to be a weekend of good vibes the whole family won't forget. The best-in-class fan experience meets racing's toughest drivers for 3 days of action on and off the track, all surrounded by the beautiful Estrella Mountains. Get your tickets now at phoenixraceway.com.
Homeowners Financial Group makes home financing simple. Clear options, fast pre-approvals, and on-time closings, backed by a mission to improve the lives we touch. Learn more at www.hfg.app/start.
I've always loved collecting cards, and I'm so happy to be partnering with the Monster Card Shop in Queen Creek and Fanatics. We're talking about hobby boxes, packs, basketball, baseball, football, soccer, UFC. You know it, you love it, and if you've not experienced collecting before, this is a great place to start. And of course, there's a business side to this too. All of it in one place. So excited to be partnering again with the Monster Card Shop in Queen Creek and Fanatics. Looking forward to it.
What would you need to experience life in full motion?
Expertise to provide the best care. Unsurpassed training and technique. It requires the best orthopedic surgeons. Ortho Arizona.
This is a Santan Ford announcement. Santan Ford is taking delivery of over 500 new cars and trucks. All models are priced for immediate sale to make room for more arrivals. Don't wait. Head to Tim Hovey's Santan Ford in Gilbert.
We are Santan Ford.
What's up, everyone? And for the last time today, welcome back into Bleacher Talk. I'm Claudia Collins alongside Eliav Gabai for our social spotlight segment. I started to wonder, are we going to run out of content this type of year? And the answer is always no. So, Eliav, what did you find for us today?
Yes, yes. Even though there have been some weeks with slim pickings, this is not one of those weeks. And shout out to the linemen for literally carrying us this week as well. Let's get right into it. Basha, yes, your champions. Coach Kelly, Claudia, I've never seen this before. Handing out spearheads to their linemen as a thank you, the tip of the spear for that offense. Offensive linemen are weapons. When attacking on offense, the offensive line is the tip of the spear. That's the quote on the spear. Claudia, I love this.
This plaque is just sick. I can imagine all these guys are like thinking about where am I going to put this up in my room, in my future college dorm. I feel like it's kind of such a flex and it's really unique. Like at first, I think it's a conversation starter, right? Like picture, 2 years from now, they're in college, it's up on a shelf maybe, and someone's like, what's this spear tip for? Nobody's going to think it's related to football. I want one, but I don't think I'll ever earn one for those reasons. So
You're gonna have to join the Basha O-line apparently, Claudia. So we're gonna have to, be part of that training process. But we'll keep the lineman vibes going because Jason Jewell just posted this to the championship. Their nose guard, Josh Finch Logan for Brophy. How about the pin? But Claudia, playing other sports, it's not just to gain skills for football. How about some glory in those sports too?
This is one of my favorite clips we've come across because I think wrestling plus football is actually such a cool combination that, we don't really get to talk about enough. I think it's becoming a more popular combination. I think the proof is in the pudding based on what you see right there. Clearly, this translates.
When it comes to the sports adjacent to football, it feels like the deadly triangle, the Bermuda Triangle is you got the wrestling, you got the track and field, and you got football, and it feels like that combo can be pretty
Any
great.
one of those, yes.
Yeah, any combo, maybe all three if you can swing it. I don't know, respect. But everyone always has a ton of respect for Coach Rick Garrettson, obviously legendary coach for Chandler. And let me just say this. He runs a tight ship, kind of like this bun right here. My boy, Coach G, always gets it done. And how about Servite bringing him in as head coach? You couldn't hold down Coach G for too long, Claudia.
I never really believed he was fully retiring. I feel like we had him on the show a couple times. We're like, are you sure you're done? Something feels like you're still, dipping your feet in here and there, doing the broadcasting. I mean it in the best way. We knew
Oh,
there was
yeah.
more left in the tank, and this makes sense for him. I'm really excited to hopefully have him on the show and talk to him more about this opportunity. But I think, it's kind of nice now because we like can just cheer for him, like totally blatantly, like pick a favorite in California. You know what I mean? Whereas like here, we really are neutral. Like we want to see everyone compete, but there, go Servite, I guess, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, listen, he's conquered what he wanted to conquer in Arizona. How about go to another state? See what you can do over there. As Claudia said, we're all rooting for you here in State 48. And we got to wrap it up with, of course, the NFF show coming up. Bill Riddle chapter. It's tough to beat the NFF award show coming up on April 18th.
Pretty impressive could just be like the slogan for the show. Honestly, everybody that's there is pretty dang impressive. And that's what the show's all about. We've talked about it before. I want to keep plugging the show. You will continue to hear about it because it's an opportunity to honor student athletes. The combination is so very important. And honestly, these are people that we have followed through their careers in high school. Some of them we haven't, and we're hearing and seeing them for the first time, and their stories just blow us away. And then we get to know who they are moving forward in college. But I just think this is a really for all of these people, especially the high schoolers, it's a great opportunity to just kind of like wrap up their high school like athletic career and take it to the next level. I just think it's an honorable show, and that's what it's all about.
And while we're on the subject, don't forget nominations are open for Winter All Academic. So head to sports360az.com and make sure you apply, nominate. As long as they're varsity, they're applicable. So that's all we have for Social Spotlight.
And that's all today on Bleacher Talk. For more Arizona high school football news and just sports news across the valley, head to sports360az.com. We'll see you next time.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.
Discover more Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino.
Hi, folks. Here are your drinks.
Where having fun means racking up reward credits with the Caesars Rewards loyalty program that can be redeemed for food, free play, hotel stays, and more. Not only here in the city of Maricopa, but also at more than 50 Caesars properties coast to coast. From Harrah's Las Vegas to Caesars Palace in Atlantic City. What are you waiting for? Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino, the official sponsor of Play.
Spectacular golf awaits you at Whirlwind Golf Club at Wild Horse Pass. 36 holes of Gary Pank's design courses, a must play. That's Whirlwind Golf Club. Think Whirlwind.
This is a Santan Ford announcement.
Santan Ford is taking delivery of over 500 new cars and trucks. All models are priced for immediate sale to make room for more arrivals. Don't wait. Head to Tim Hovey's Santan Ford in Gilbert.
We are Santan Ford.